Any normal human being would imagine that a city that has pro sports teams is pretty prosperous because of it, right? There's tons of money in the industry. If a team's good, people come from far and wide and pay to watch the games and the stadiums, while the stadiums are a landmark of every city. People pay absurd amounts of money to sit down in these buildings to watch a game with a burger in their lap and a beer in their hand. That's gotta be great for their city, right? Wrong. When you look into the economic impact of sports stadiums on cities, you can't help but find that they aren't super substantial, if at all. In fact, according to one economist, a professional sports team has about the same impact on a city as a small department store. One reason that pro sports don't help cities economically is because the stadiums often require upgrades and construction. And well, you gotta pay for that somehow. Most of the time, cities put taxpayer money towards these expensive stadium renovations, which not only saps the economic strength of the residing families, but also saps the strength of the city. An article from Forbes explains this using a perfect example. If someone's going to the Super Bowl, they're probably be spending around $500 on a plane ticket, $300 on food, $2,000 for a hotel, and then another $500 on the ticket for the game. Sounds like this is pretty economically productive, but it's not. The plane ticket won't generate any money for state and local government. The hotel will generate around $250. The food probably be another $35, and the ticket would be around another $30. That means around $3,000 in spending only results in $300 in tax revenue. Who would have thought, right? Things like stadium renovations happen. That's something people don't think about. When a football stadium gets renovated or rebuilt, who pays for that? It's not always the owner, it's not always the league. In fact, most of the time it's you. Yes, you. If you live in a city where a football stadium is being renovated or rebuilt, chances are you are going to be the one paying for it. And finally, we're just going to tell you what actual economists think, to prove to you that we're not lying. The Tampa Bay Times wrote an article where they talked to 10 economists. 9 of them said that sports stadiums don't make economic difference. A sports economist at Temple University said that if every sports team in Chicago were to suddenly disappear, the impact on the Chicago economy would be 1%. And finally, Bill Bayer, a professor at Washington University, asked his students what percentage of economic impact they thought pro sports had on their local economies. Their options were 10%, the one that most students guessed was 1%, which some students guessed, and 1/10 of 1%, which almost no students guess. The answer is 1/10 of 1%. If that doesn't get our point across, we aren't sure what will. So there you have it. Pro sports stadiums are not the moneymaker you think they are. Thanks for watching.